Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wanted to get really good with King K Rool in Smash? Well, look no further. Wait, you thought I was gonna teach you guys? Oh hell no, I suck at teaching! KirbyKid. If you've never heard of him, this man is the best King K Rool player in the world. And he is also a coach over on Metafy, which is a website where you can book a lesson with a coach of your choosing and have a one-on-one little learning session. So what I decided to do was book a lesson with KirbyKid so he can point out my mistakes when it comes to playing Smash, as well as any advice or tips with King K Rool himself and just gameplay tips with Smash in general. So this video is just some highlights I've had with him because this was a very, very fun learning session with him. And I'm very grateful that he took the time of his day to train someone like me. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and enjoy me getting absolutely destroyed by this man.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
It is going pretty freaking good, actually.
That's good to hear. So is this your first Metafy lesson, or have you done Metafy before?
This is literally the first one that I've ever done, period. So I am like super nervous.
Yeah, hey bro, don't worry about it. We're just gonna play, and that's all there is to it. Like just how I do these lessons is simply we play for a bit, and then I'll give whatever like the tips and advice that I see that needs to be worked on from the games that we played. And of course, you can always ask any questions, or if there's like something specific you've been struggling in, you can always ask, like, how do I deal with, you know, it could be like a certain combo or like against a certain
just
character.
Kind of like gameplay style. Yeah.
Just pretty much anything. The door's open to anything.
To the ring.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just keep playing. We just keep playing for the rest of the session until, you know, I'll add whatever else it is that I see.
Mainly, I've just been like on the casual side. I never really thought of like doing competitive stuff, but every now and then I'll get like that motivation to like play Smash Bros again. So I was like, you know what? Might as well see if I can learn about more competitive stuff and learn from the best.
Yeah, that's the way to start it.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me change my skin.
Oh yeah, you should be the
Nah. It's all good. It's all good. I'll switch.
Are you sure? Cause like
Yeah.
I got no problem giving you the green and
I
red.
don't mind. It's a skin. It don't matter.
Alrighty.
So how long have you been like? I know you said you've been playing casually, but like how long have you been playing? Is like this your first Smash game or?
This is pretty. I've been playing Smash since it like released. I've been like just recording montages here and there.
Okay.
Mainly, it's just been like K Rool stuff. I have like I think maybe like 11-month videos of K Rool.
Oh my. Hey, I mean, when you love the character, you do stuff you want to do with them.
And of course, I've been like watching other YouTubers fight you as well. Like of course, King of Skill and then K Rool 34.
Oh yeah.
I saw that best of 10 video y'all did. It was insane.
Oh yeah, that's right. He made a video on it.
Oh my god. That mashing is insane. I feel that's another thing I think I'm probably stink at doing is mashing because I'm worried that I'm just gonna break my controller.
Hey, yeah, I completely understand that. I may be a little crazy. I played a ton of like Mario Party.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
the early
the
one.
Mario Party masher. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was scared for a second. I thought you were cooking something. Oh, I'm dead.
Nah, you're
Now I'm dead.
I already asked. I kind of forgot. So like this is your first Smash game? Like you haven't played Smash 4 or Brawl or?
I played Smash 4 for a little while. Like, the only characters I played in that game, I think, were like Bowser and Cloud. But this game right here is like the most played Smash game I've done.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a lot. Lately, you've been getting some people who are just like, yeah, this is my first Smash game. So it's really cool to see.
I've just been like having fun with my friends, recording videos here and there, doing whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like the best part about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. So how have you been, like with the whole competitive scene?
It's been great. I mean, seeing even now, even though I've been competing since like more towards the end of Smash Bros. Life, seeing more improvement lately with my gameplay.
Oh, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, PS2's be annoying with that.
One thing I'm starting to notice already is that I'm panicking way too much. I just kept air dodging onto the stage and you're just standing still.
I mean, it's a common thing. Like, it's not something to beat yourself up over.
Yeah.
Because I mean, especially like going more into the competitive scene, like a lot of things people will always generally look out for at the start are like panic options and just stuff like that. One really important thing is that applies to like everything in the game. There's a whole slew of things to learn, but a lot of stuff boils down to being very patient.
I think that right there is like my number one struggle. I am a highly impatient player, and I try my best to learn, and that's like one thing I struggle with the most is being patient.
I mean, hey, it's all good. You're not the only one. I mean, they're still even even the high levels or even top levels. There are times where just you get impatient. That's why. Like a lot of time people will overextend. Like they'll try and go like really off stage. Like, all right, I'm gonna get this stock, or like they're gonna really push on stage or stuff. But then they put themselves in a worse position because they're just charging straight in without really thinking about what they're doing, or they're thinking about what they're doing, but not like what's gonna happen afterwards.
Yeah, it's more like I'm fully committed, and then when they miss the commitment, they're like, oh crap, what do I do now?
Yeah, exactly. So like, and I mean, a lot of that is very hard to think of in the moment, but playing like just like the back line and like sitting there, like, whenever I hit you off stage, like I didn't go out for the edge guard. I sat there, I saw the air dodge, so I was like,
oh yeah,
turn around and grab.
That's just a free kill pretty much, the air dodge.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
But hey, look again, that's like the starting. That's where everyone really starts, Oh, you did
yes.
the thing. You did the thing.
Yep. Good old fake out. It's the funniest thing when I hit that, honestly.
It's so good.
Oh, that was a nice read. Very, very nice. I saw the second I pressed the button, I just see you dash to the right, and I was like, "Oh, I'm dead."
Yeah, a lot of the time, for most people, not saying like you do it every time, but like a general thing that like is always like a kind of like a safety thing going for is like if you're getting a tech chase read, like most people are gonna be either rolling or tech rolling to the right, or like air dodging, like whatever.
Yeah.
Cause like, especially if they're close to the ledge, because they don't want to get closest to the ledge. They want to get more center stage. So a lot of reads are done there. I would say so far your advantage state is very good in like terms of like covering options and pushing like your combo game. Very solid. There's definitely just like some things where like when you're pushed into a corner, you'll do like an aggressive option, or like when someone's hitting your shield. Now, of course, like when someone does it unsafely and you're doing a move, like nair like up to a shield, like it's, you punch them for doing the move unsafely.
Yeah.
But then there's times like even when the move I'm doing is like safe and I shield, like you still go for like the up tilt or nair.
Yeah.
But like again, like it works both ways. You just gotta try and catch like how low, because like the lower someone does to the aerial, the safer it is. I don't know if you do that or not. If I do the nair, like say like you're shielding and I do nair like way up there, it's very, even though like nair has low landing lag, it's very unsafe.
Yeah.
Because I'm hitting the absolute top of your shield. And so then I still have to fall. So there's like a ton of extra time for someone to punish that.
Yeah, there's like more time for like someone to react at a shield than you to hit the ground. Because you're gonna be still stuck in the air pretty much.
Yeah. And rather than doing an air like this and hitting your shield, I'm hitting it a lot lower. Oh, shield's shrinking. But yeah, like it's a lot lower, so I'm hitting the ground faster, and you're like while what's it called? While like still in the like the little bit of shield stun that aerials do. So but basically like the main trope is the higher you do an aerial like on someone's shield, the more unsafe it is, but the lower you do the aerial like closer to the ground on shield, it's gonna be safer.
Yeah. I think it's just a nasty habit I have where I think like, oh, they're always going to be aggressive, and they're like just standing here on the ground the whole time, and I'm like mashing there the second I can hit.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's easy to get into the habit. The main thing, how much do you watch your opponent whenever like you're playing? Like when it like in situations like.
I think I just mainly watch myself. It's like more. It's like kind of like a 50-50. Where I'll try to like focus on them, but I'm mostly just watching my movements to like make sure like a combo I guess lands up nice or something like that.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Like, you know, making sure you like get stuff right and all. It is really good to be watching your opponent and what they do. So like for like those situations where you like nair, like if you be a little patient and like say, you know, like I know you're at like a really low percent, so it's not gonna send you high up, but like and then since say, you know, like you're at really high percent and that happens and you're up there, and then just for like a little bit you just see what I'm doing. Like say like I do the up throw, and then you see me just instantly jump up there.
Yeah.
So like in that quick time, it's like, okay, he's being aggressive. I can nair now. But then like if you just see me waiting on the ground, it's like, okay, he's looking for me to land with, you know, an aerial and like shield it or parry it, whatever it may be.
Looking for like an opening, so to speak.
Yeah. So sit back, and, you know, like you don't do an air. You like either drift away or you can do like a fake out where like if you have a really good fake out for like if you have your double jump, it's like you fall down and before you land on the ground you double jump.
Like it's just like kind of thing. Okay.
Because like a lot of like because when they're waiting on the ground, they're looking for an aerial, like an aggressive option, something. So they're gonna be waiting for that. And either like they'll do an attack or they'll try and grab it. So doing that, especially like watch, try and like grab me whenever I'm like about to land.
Okay.
Let me get to like just like just stand. Oh wait, hold on. Just like stand right there, like I'm gonna land and just try and grab me.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, where like you fake them out. It's like, and then now they're in the grab, and then you punish afterwards.
Yeah, you can either like like just set up a free punish because they whiffed or whatever. Yeah. I don't even know what you hit me with. I just knew I was dead.
It was all nairs.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I don't know what audio just
Years. One thing that can kind of like getting into the groove of things is that you don't necessarily always have to move, like run and jump around and that kind of stuff. Sometimes you take things like slower and like just standing there can like just really help because like you guess you can just call it like the Ultra Instinct stage, where you're just like you're waiting like sitting here instead of like, you know, moving around. Obviously, like moving around, you're positioning yourself for like different moves.
Yeah.
But like if you're like really trying to get like something going, just like being patient and like kind of confining yourself to like a small space, you know, like where you move around a little bit, but like you're more so waiting for someone to be aggressive on you, and you're playing defensively, so you like, you know, either like shield, parry their moves, and then you punish after, you know, that kind of stuff.
Mess up. I think that's just like, again, another one of those bad habits. I'm always on the aggressive side.
So, I mean, yeah, and again, even high top level players, I mean, it's fun to be aggressive because that's where combos are. That's where you're doing damage. You're winning, you know. But you know, sometimes it's good to take it slow.
Yeah. Gotta really test myself to be more patient and just take things slow.
Yeah,
I'm just like, gotta go fast, gotta go fast.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do because, I mean, again, it feels good to hit buttons.
Yeah. It's just like I love playing Smash Ultimate, and then it's just pressing all the buttons on your controller.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you can, like, you know, go for it.
Freaked me out with the jump, just like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
very good.
Pretty good.
Very, very good. Especially with K Rool down air to up smash.
Actually, that reminds me. Do you know how to do an instant dash attack?
It's like, hang on, let me see if I can try it. It's like you immediately like press both of them at the same time, like. Oh.
Not the A button, the C stick. Like that.
I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that was the input for it.
Yeah, it's basically, it's not doing it like at the same time, but it's like as soon as you're doing the left stick forward, you flick the right stick.
That's cool. I legitimately did not know that. That's sick.
It's very useful, especially stuff like down throw at like ledges. Like if you're not going for like up smash, because like up tilt, if they're DIing the up tilt, it won't kill really like early. Dash attack has like just more kill power anyway, so you know, like you can get dash attack out. Obviously you're at a lower percent, but
yeah, that's cool.
It's very
like learn those techniques now. That's sick.
Yeah, it's super, and it's just super. It's also super useful for the forward throw dash attack because it makes it as fast as possible, and it's also very good as a.
Yeah. I never, the whole time I've just been using the A button, dude. I never knew that.
Yeah, it's not like the worst thing to use the A button, but of course, like, you know, you get smash attack sometimes, and it sucks. You know, you do the forward there and you forward smash, it's like, But like with the left stick and C stick, it's guaranteeing that you get the dash attack input. I thought you were gonna let go of shield when the combo came back.
Hello there.
That
was the most unfortunate timing I've ever seen. That was still sick nonetheless, but
No, that's still mainly unfortunate. How do you get ready to detect that, you know?
Yeah, the platforms come in so fast. I was not ready.
Dude, as soon as like I saw like the platform come in, I was like, uh-oh.
Huh? Oh, I tried to dash away. Dang
turn
it.
around, but as long as if I don't look at him, it won't hurt.
Yeah. If I don't see him, he doesn't see me. I will be A-okay.
I see no down tilt, I hear no down tilt. I won't get that down tilt. Alright, we probably have time for one more game.
That's fine with me. I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly just go ahead and say thank you very much for taking time of your day to teach a jackass like me.
Hey, bro, hey, put some more respect on yourself.
Oh, that was in a joking manner. Yeah, I'm not upset at all. I'm having fun.
That's good. Yeah, I very much appreciate you cooking with me. With punish.
Some odd reason I thought to myself, he's gonna try a dash grab me. No. No. There's patience.
Yeah,
Patiently waits.
Like the dash attack is very good in those ones because of how much like little space you have. Like you had the corner you were on and the platform right there.
Mm-hmm.
And doing a dash attack there like catches just any move you do. If you were to try and jump, if it was done fast enough, it would still catch your jump.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good in those situations. But yeah, one like other thing to like just always keep mindful is being careful of like how close you use your projectiles, especially against a reflector or a fast character. Actually, I want to go in game just so I can give a reference of like difference.
One cannonball shot that I did at like point blank range.
Yeah, but like it happened to few times, like other times, whether it may not have been a reflect, but like I just get a grab out. So like generally, I'll position you. Generally, like this range of like you and the opponent isn't like the best to use like crown or blunderbuss because of how close you are and easy. Like easy it is to like just shield. Like even if like you see the crown throw and as long as like you shield it and run up grab, like you get punished for it.
Yeah.
A better range for using, especially against fast characters, like really fast ground speed, like they're gonna be they're gonna get in super fast. It is good to use it like say if they're being aggressive at this range though, like. And especially someone who you can crown armor the aerials against.
Yeah.
So like if they try and like come in with like a rising fair or nair, and you do the crown, you armor through it. Then they either get hit by the crown or you armor it and then they land right in front of you and then you're able to get your jab 1-2 out. Crown comes back, you do whatever you're wanting to do. Overall, like a better range of using projectiles is like farther out. Like this is a better distance.
Yeah, it's a shield from everything.
Yeah, because even if they try and shield and run up, they're not gonna make it.
Yeah, because you got plenty of time to like react afterwards.
And actually, a good pressure thing to do, so like doing something like this, and doing that higher up. Obviously, like you can see, like I'm approaching with it.
Yeah, and if they jump, they'll hit the cannonball. If they get too close.
They jump, they get hit by the cannonball. If they try and jump early, that's when that's why you're running up. You would be able to jump and catch their jump with an aerial, and punish it. There's also sometimes like people will shield it, then you run up, grab. Like people even try to duck it. They're like, oh, they see it up, and like, okay, I'm gonna duck it. But then you run up, dash attack.
Yeah, there's like a giant crocodile coming at you in full sprint.
So that is like a lot of things to think about though. Like, when you're shooting this cannonball, it's like, all right, do they shield? Did they jump? Did they crouch? If they shield, they'd grab. If they jump, catch their jump. If they crouch, dash attack. So it can be a bit to like, especially in the moment, it's like to catch all of that and be like, all right, I'm gonna get this option. It takes a bit of practice and also like constantly putting yourself in that situation. But it is just overall a basic like really good pressure tool is generally doing the cannonball, but there's platforms like that because it's covering multiple options. And even if there are no platforms, you know, just like jumping up and doing it, you know, it's at least, it's not just like straight close to the ground. It's like either mid-range or like higher up.
Yeah.
And then you combine that with crown as well, you know. It's better angles for crown, better angles for cannonball to add more pressure and control more of the space. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. Is there any questions or like any other things that we didn't go over that you might have wanted to?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Just work on, you know, spacing out projectiles and just patience. Number one thing, patience. Gotta learn how to be patient.
Yeah, patience. Like more, and like, you know, thinking more about your options, and like it's not that like, oh, like what is the deep meaning of why you did forward air right here, you know? But like, you know, think about like why you're doing stuff. And like, like, okay, I'm gonna do this move. Why am I doing this move? Well, cover this space to, you know, condition, whatever it may be.
Better to think about your moves instead of just mashing buttons and hoping for the best.
Yeah, you know, it's true. But yeah, thinking about like what you're doing and also like interactions that you win or lose as well. It's like why you won that interaction. Why did you get that hit in? Was it because they dropped their shield too early? Did you bait them out with something? And then the vice versa can be said about losing interactions. Like, why did I get hit there? It's like, oh, well, it's like, well, I thought he was going to go for this move, but then he did this move instead. You know, whatever it may be. Those are good ways to deduct like interactions and better understand them.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, with that, I do have to get going, so...
Alrighty, well, again, I appreciate your time severely.
No, it's not a problem.
Really appreciate it.
It's not a problem at all. Once again, I appreciate you booking with me.